Now, GPs are to vote on a motion of no confidence in the Health Minister and his department following months of disagreement over funding. And as relations between GPs and Mike Nesbitt continue to deteriorate, they have threatened to consider a referendum on general practice leaving the NHS completely.
The matters are to be discussed during a local medical committees conference on Saturday. The Health Minister said his door was open for GPs to discuss their concerns. Here's our health correspondent, Deborah McAleese.
When I took up post, the last thing I was looking for was a fight.
He mightn't have wanted one, but he got one. And it has been brewing since this day 6 months ago, when Mike Nesbitt told the Assembly he didn't have the extra funds that GPs said they needed, followed by this comment about public frustration over GP access.
How can I look somebody who's just phoned 115 times to the GP unsuccessfully and say to that person, yeah, but I'm giving them another 80 million?
Any attempts to repair relations over the past few months appear to have failed, with a motion of no confidence in the Minister and the Department of Health due to be tabled at a major GP conference this weekend.
This is GPs on the ground bringing forward issues that they want to bring to the committee, which is the GP committee. So they are bringing forward issues that they feel strongly about. This is really a recognition of the frustration on the ground of what has happened in the past year.
And in another sign of tension between the two parties, the local medical committee's conference also intends to discuss a possible motion to consider holding a referendum of GPs leaving the NHS.
If the NHS didn't exist, if we closed it tomorrow, things would get better. That's how depressing it is at the moment. The market would do a better job than the Department of Health doing. So from a GP point of view, it's got to the stage where it's really difficult, in fact it's near impossible to provide healthcare for our patients. We have to do something else.
We don't have enough funding to sustain our practices at the minute. And if it is that you can't sustain your practice, you have one of two choices. Either close, which no GP wants to do, or you find another way of bringing income in. There is an amount of GPs who want to seriously look at this.
The Health Minister said that his door remains open to doctors and he is willing to discuss their concerns.
I'm doing what I think is right in terms of trying to advance health and social care to a new position, which is, as I often say, a shift left, which means a neighbourhood model of care, and GPs will be at the heart of that if they want to be. So I'm open, the door is open. Let's talk about the issues and let's get on with shifting left and making better outcomes for patients and service users.
But dialogue alone might not be enough to end this major fallout.